Hi everyone and welcome. This is vlog 77. This is going to be so weird. Today is February 5th. It is nearly 4 p.m. but I started recording my vlogs this morning at 9:15. I recorded my Dutch vlog, I recorded my English vlog, I edited my Dutch vlog, I have been dying in between and we had lunch and coffee, and now I was about to start editing my English vlog and somehow the beginning of the vlog is nowhere to be found. So it was probably not recorded the way it was supposed to be. And I just have been checking what I have on my computer already. And I think I showed you all my works in progress and one of my finished objects. So I am going to tell about my other finished object and about some other stuff, and then somewhere in the middle the light will change. I will probably wear a cardigan, and that is the part of the vlog that got recorded this morning. Hi to this very confusing start of vlog 77. My name is Linda. I'm also known as Wool Hobby. I have a web shop in hand-dyed yarns, crafty notions and knitting needles. I am based in the Netherlands. I live here with my husband Rob and we have 3 children. Kirsi turned 21 on January 7th. Sven turned 27 yesterday and Lars will turn 29 this coming Sunday. We went out for dinner yesterday with the family and my sister, and on February 15th we will celebrate the boy's birthday in Lars's apartment, but then Kirsi will not be joining us because she lives in Barcelona and she will leave for home this coming Sunday. But this morning I started telling about what I got for my birthday from my family, my 3 children and my husband. And that is this ring. This is a needle gauge ring that is especially designed for me. Lars, my oldest, has a friend who is a silversmith, and he designed this ring for me. The tiny stones in the smaller bottom ring are zirconia, and the bigger stone is spinel. Spinel? I don't know. I knew that I was going to get this ring because Lars already discussed it with his friend before my birthday. And then in January, the designer came to visit me and sketch things out and talk about my wishes. And in the end, he brought me this one last week. And the smallest needle I can measure is 2 millimeters and the largest is 5 millimeters. And I love that my family got me this. It suits my point in life and in business so well. So I'm very proud and I think it's very sweet. I have finished my Keep Your leg warmers, and I did test drive them for 2 days. It was hard to separate from them because I did not know I needed leg warmers in my life, but now I know. That is so comfy and cozy. But I had to send my pair to my tech editor because it's just way easier for her to have the physical project in front of her, especially since I have been playing around with the decreases and the increases, and it's really two separate leg warmers, because in the first leg warmer I increased way too fast, and so I did that different in the second one, and the second one turned out perfect. I will put in a picture here. The right leg warmer, the correct leg warmer, is on my left leg. As you can see, it has a split hem on the bottom, and it has beautifully integrated increases to accommodate for the calf, and then decreases to make sure that it stays on and that it's not too wide around the knee. And as I said, I love the leg warmers. I am already thinking about making myself a pair of matching leg warmers. And but well, I am busy knitting many other things, and I will just have to see when I have the time to start a second pair. Since we are in February, I picked my new month word. And my new month word is focus. And in the circle here it says, decide what things you don't want to do. I will be extremely busy the upcoming months, and I can't waste time on things that I don't want to do. So hence my month word of focus. And the way I am focusing best is when I use the Pomodoro technique. You might have heard about it. There's a great book available. I don't know the writer by heart, but just search for Pomodoro technique. The way it works is you do sessions of deep work. So you turn off notifications, you put your phone on do not disturb, you don't check your email, stuff like that. So really focused deep work for 25 minutes. So you put a timer for 25 minutes, you work on a single task, and after that you take a break of 5 minutes. So you can go to the bathroom, pour yourself a cup of coffee, check your social media, whatever, 5 minutes. Then you start another deep work session. So you set your timer again for 25 minutes. You do that 4 times in a row. So 25 minutes, 5-minute break, 25 minutes, 5-minute break. After 4 times, you take a longer break. But hey, what do you know? It's around coffee time. And then 4 sessions again. And then it's lunchtime. And then 4 sessions again. It's tea time. And then 4 sessions again. And the day will be over. So that is how I keep my focus and how I can get a lot of work done in the, well, shortest amount of time, really. So I wanted to have focus as my month word, just to help me to actually focus. We are nearly at 2,500 members on this YouTube channel. And if we reach that number, it will be time for a big giveaway. So if you are not a member of this channel yet, please do so. And I think that this is about what I needed to tell you before we can go on to the rest of the vlog. So I'm going to hand you over to the Linda of the past to finish the rest of the vlog with all the works in progress and another finished object. I hope you like it. I finished mijn warme wol hobby. It has a band of hearts on one side, but on the other side it says, I love my wool hobby. This is a design by my sister, and she designed it for my birthday. She surprised me with the pattern, and I am so glad it is done. I have been wearing it on and off because it's just really, really nice to keep your neck warm. And yeah, I love how it turned out. You knit a tube, you start with a provisional cast on, then you knit a tube, you have to repeat the pattern 3 times, and then you have this band to finish off to the right length. You can, there's also an empty grid in there, so you can put I love my, and then the name of your partner or your Valentine, and or you can also put another band of hearts on the other side. Once you have knitted the chart 3 times plus the extra, you can graft your stitches to the provisional cast on stitches, and then you will be ready to wear it. It took me a year to knit this. Well, it didn't take me a year, of course, but I took a year to knit this because it's really a really nice and easy rhythm. It's just that my craft ADHD was in the way sometimes, and so I did not work on this constantly. It was actually finished quite quick. So I soaked it, I blocked it, and I wore it for many days already. On to my works in progress. And my first work in progress is my temperature blanket, which I will show you today because we moved from January into February, and I decided on 4 rows of white in between. So a right side, wrong side, right side, wrong side. I am still making my fringes every day, and as you can see, there is not much going on temperature-wise so far. This pattern is the Bits and Bobs blanket by K.F. Jones of the Bakery Bears, and this is the first thing I knit in the morning when I'm having a tea or a coffee with my husband. I will show it again once we are into March. My next work in progress is my Eccentricity shawl by Sandy Peters, and I did a big chunk of work on this one. Although it might not look like much. You first knit 5 of these stacked stitches section, then you do a lace section, then you do another stacked stitches, another lace section, another stacked stitches, and another lace section, and I just finished this lace section. So now the only thing that I need to do is 1 more stacked stitches pattern. That will be a massive amount of work. The last stacked stitches section I did went up to 859 stitches, I believe. But the last section will go up to 1111 stitches. And the 859 stitches were, well, quite a burden to keep on this cable. As you can see, I have 372 stitches now, I believe, and it's already a bit full on the needle, so I might need to find myself another cable or another. I have connectors so that I can tie 2 cables together. I might need to do that, but I do need to do that before I start the last section. That will probably take me more than 1 night of knitting, but I hope to have this finished next time when I talk to you. The yarn is the advent calendar from the draadzaak. There were 4 skeins of DK in there, and this pattern needs 4 skeins of DK. I also started my February gnome, and I went with Noddy this time. Noddy is the ear flap gnome, and I already have the hat with the little pom-pom on top. It's not a pom-pom, but you know what I mean. And the ear flaps are here. I decided to use the yarn that I used for noodles, so the green and the brown, and I added the leftover from my Legwarmer, and I might continue that way. That if I pick my next gnome, I will always carry over a color from the previous gnome. As you know, I am going to try and do Year of Gnomes, but there are 25 squares in here, and I kind of misunderstood what was the idea. The idea was that you could fill out your card with a green gnome, a DK weight gnome, an ear flap gnome, and if, for example, you would make a green ear flap gnome in DK weight, you could cross off 3 squares. As you can see, I did not fill out the squares. I'm just going to go with the flow, and I will just see what will happen. I need to knit gnomes in my own hand-dyed yarn for the booth. I am receiving copies of the book today, the Gnomes of Grimblewood book. My copies will be here today. It took forever to have them in customs and clearance and whatever, but they will finally arrive. And for the yarn show I'm going to next month, I want to present the book and some gnomes, of course. But Sven, my youngest son, he has a mental disability, and he really loves the gnomes on his what we would call a seasonal table. So he would like to have more gnomes as well. For the Year of Gnomes, I can only enter 1 gnome per month. But if I want to do 25 this year, I can also knit gnomes for Sven. So I might, for example, knit one with the leftovers from my Eccentricity shawl. And that is not going in my yarn booth presentation because it's not my yarn. Anyways, I crossed off Mijn Warme Wol hobby on my Make 9 Make Along, and I crossed off my Keep Your Legwarmer design, which is kind of... Am I right to cross it off already? Because the pattern is not released yet, but whatever. I am done knitting my pair, so I think I'm good. This is my vlog. I can do whatever I want, right? Let's see. So, a gnome, an eccentricity shawl, a temperature blanket, and I have been knitting on my Speckled Space socks for the seasonal sock along by Lunaster Knit. This is a yarnable colorway. Here we grow again, I believe. Let's see, do I have the tag? Yes. Yes, here we grow again by Yarnable. I swapped this, so I did not buy it myself. This is their logo, and it's my second sock. I have the first one finished already. I started the gusset stitches, which I moved from the side of the foot to the bottom of the foot because I really like the look of that. As you can see here. And once I have finished my eccentricity shawl, I will probably spend more time knitting these. If I want to enter for prizes, I need to finish them before March 21st, I believe. But that will be easy. I also worked on my combo spin, but you still can't see that I actually spun something, so I will show you that next time. Among the Dutch and Belgian knitters, we have a swap going on, and I think I told about it before. You pick one of your favorite skeins or a skein you want to knit with. You send it to the one who is going to prep your swap, and once it's prepped, you will receive your own skein back. And then on March 5, when Lent starts, we will start knitting with our special skein. And I received mine back. I already sent mine out as well, but this is my special skein for the swap. And as you can see, it is wrapped around all sorts of presents. And the idea is that you start your knitting on March 5, and every time when a package is loose, you can unpack it. So I'm going to use this for either a merengue, that is a shoulder warmer, or I'm still considering another batat as well. I might want to go for the merengue. So this will just, I have it under the television just to look at and enjoy it. And on March 5, we will actually start knitting. I think that's it for now. We are nearly at 2,500 followers. So exciting. I'm going to do a big giveaway once we are there. So if you have not hit subscribe, please do so. Please give me a thumbs up, and please tell me something nice about your knitting in the comments. I love to have comments, and I love to read them, and I whenever I can, I will reply to you. So my voice is having a hard time, so I'm going to quit speaking for a while. I'm going to start the dye pens. I hope you love what you do, enjoy your crafting, and I hope to see you again next week. Bye bye.